understand these emails I keep getting about a soulmate or a psychic reading. Why does it cost money when all you do is pick a card on the internet? Why do you build a website? All this stuff costs way too much money. This is why we don't have enough money. Maybe other customers can apply for it, but if I'm typing up for a free reading, why does it end up costing money at the end of the reading? You don't do a full reading for people. And you know what's messed up? The other day I spoke with my ex about some stuff from our past, and we realized somebody's been casting spells in this town and messing with witchcraft. A lot of bad people are messing with that stuff. And someone sent a demon after us, and someone's been creating love spells and all kinds of things. I read one time from a witch's book, and I did a prayer to ask for a guardian angel, and a couple hours passed by that night. Something was in our room in Canterbury in our apartment that came in, and the doors were locked, so nobody could get in, but the thing was as real as you and me are. And it was like 7 feet tall. It was kind of built stocky, and it had robes on. And the thing disappeared as soon as we turned the light on. And the thing was trying to pull her with her. And it was trying to destroy me. I couldn't move because I was so terrified and paralyzed that I couldn't move. And I don't know if it passed on gifts or anything else, but we never spawned the thing. We never asked for anything like that. We were duped into reading the dang book in the first place. I don't even remember how we got the dang book, but we were all duped into creating stuff, and that's what's got me involved in all this trinkets. Plus I had a trinket that some blonde girl gave to my ex. And when I made wishes off of it, and I broke the trinket, apparently none of the wishes I wished for came true, and it ended up causing her problems and her meeting new people, which wasn't the trinket's problem, but that's for another cause that I don't like talking about because it's personal things, and I don't like talking about personal experiences. But the fact is when I mess with trinkets, I mess for a monkey's paw that I wished for 115 wishes, and each of them, only a few of them I wished for. Now the legend is 3 wishes, and I wished for superpowers like teleportation, I wished for magic is real, I wished for lightning abilities, and I don't remember the third wish, but the fact of it is that I also wished for a girl to love me, Mary. That was somebody I was with in a proceeds in a program, dark hair, but I found out she was with somebody else, so it kind of ruined things, and then I felt sad and decided to kill myself with a scorpion trinket. Threw it on the ground to shatter it, and the scorpion came out of the glass thing alive. It wasn't dead as when we bought it, and it bit me on the side of my face that I had a scar about 3-4 years ago, probably about 5 years ago, and I pulled the stinger out like a bee stinger, and I don't even remember what I wished for, but ever since then my life has been weird. I've been having supernatural feelings, and I don't know what my spiritual gifts are. I'm still finding out what my disability is. And it doesn't interfere with the way I raise my kids. We still help them with their schoolwork and take care of them. And we get them clothes every Christmas. And we have food every night because I'm on food stamps. And that's how my formal way of helping for now. And the kids still see each other, even though they're separated. My daughter and my son still see each other about every month or every couple months. They see each other for a weekend, or they spend like 4 hours on a Friday with each other, and they seem to be doing fine. They play together, they laugh and giggle and share memories with each other. But apparently my ex is moving on from where she's staying at, wanting to be with somebody else, or she's just getting exhausted. She wants to have a place of her own because the guy that's there is apparently cheating on her, and he lied to her and lied to my daughter, and there's all kinds of lies going around that my ex did because she was scared and she didn't want to tell the true story. But you'd be better off if you told the whole story, the truth behind things. And the trinkets that I wished for, I didn't see it ever wishes come happening, because I know a certain way it was supposed to happen that I wished for, that this girl would try to come back and try to date me and try to marry me. But I don't understand it because it never happened. So is it still in process? Is it still ongoing? Because I believe it's still ongoing. And the messed up part is the trinket, I never said her last name because I didn't know her last name. So I made a wish that was unselfish, because you're not supposed to say the person. You're not supposed to do that. You're supposed to wish that a person of the opposite sex loves you and treasures you and wants your companionship and all that stuff. And that's what I did. And apparently I'm gaining new spiritual gifts. I see these shadows at nighttime, and it's only getting worse. They're getting more vivid, and it's burning my eyes, and with this purple bluish light that I see, that I guess my brain does, it maneuvers energy and a purple and blue light, and it also teleports, part of teleportation that I studied about, that it my body seems to move around, and when this purple light comes out, it stings my eyes, and it stings my body, and it moves me around even when my finger locks up. See, it's double jointed. See how it's double jointed like that? And it's not supposed to be. You see how it moves my body around on its own? It flicks it around, and there's nothing I could do about it. I've had this problem since I had my appendix out, and I'm taking medicine for it, but it's not doing anything to stop my pinky from locking up like it does. It can affect my jobs, and I can't move things. I can't grab and hold items, because if I hold it a certain way, it locks up, and then I end up throwing the item all over the place and spilling things and causes messes. And I have bad problems with my disabilities, but when I take my medicine, I seem fine. But I just talk differently now. I want to talk about spiritual things. I want to talk about a new enlightenment. I want to talk about all these businesses with the eclipses and the new moon we're supposed to get this month. And it's already a full moon, so weird things happen. The other day in the yard, I heard a female's voice when I was hanging out with my friend before he left. Now, the voice sounded like we were standing next to each other, like the voice was standing next to me. But apparently, I guess it was somebody in the neighborhood talking to the neighbors. But when we went out there to check, there was nobody out there. It was kind of weird. And I don't have skills like that. I like to hear voices. I don't see demons. I don't see ghosts. Maybe I do and don't know it. But wouldn't that be a consideration for, that'd be also a spiritual gift. It'd be a spiritual gift to be able to teleportation or throw electric out. It's hard to decipher what it is because it's just happening, and I don't know how to control it. It happens random. It mostly happens at night, but a lot of times it happens during the daytime, and I don't know if other people can see it, but if I can see it, everybody else sees it. So it's kind of hard not to believe that humans have abilities and gifts that the world can't destroy, because it's the world that give it to us. So you really can't destroy people like me and call us crazy and call us messed up when you watch just as much as the news and the newspapers and read books and stories and hear people going through all kinds of different things and legends and sea monsters and the abominable snowman, the lizard man. There's all kinds of myths and legends that are in life. It's not something people wanted to run into. It's not something I wanted to be a part of, but it happens for the benefit of things. So I'm thankful for another year. Hopefully I'll get to master it for the up and coming events. apparently it'll come in handy for the life I'll be living for the next 20, 30, 40, 50 years. So that's just a part of the game, I guess.